curvaceous body vibes, and we're here for it. She's thicker, she's nicer. ¿Qué onda, cabrones? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna go ahead and try another tequila. As always, I'm very excited to try this one because it was recommended by the employee at where I always purchase my tequila. Again, not sponsored. I feel like I have to say that because at some point, the amount of times that I go to Total Wine and More, which is where I got the tequila, and where I always get my tequila, I think at some point people are gonna be like, this bitch is sponsored. Like, she just don't want to tell us. But I really am not, because obviously, you know, we're an upcoming YouTube channel, and you know, I just happen to go to Total Wine and More and just purchase my tequila there because that's where I find a big variety. But yeah, so I was shopping for tequila and the employee there recommended Don Sergio, so we're gonna go ahead and try it out today. Let's go ahead and hit the music, David. Okay guys, so as I mentioned, we are trying Don Sergio tequila today. We got the Blanco and the Reposado, and I tried looking up online. They had a website, and unfortunately they do not. So we resorted back to TotalWine.com. What I like about TotalWine.com is not only do you have your options of being able to find what kind of tequilas you could purchase there, but it always gives you at least tasting notes on what to expect. It even provides you with cocktail recipes, produce story, categories, all this great information, which is helpful if a tequila does not have a website. And based on the last few tequilas that I have tried, not all of them always carry websites, so TotalWine.com is always coming on clutch with the information that we need. So we're just gonna dive right into it. As I always mention, not previously mentioned, but as I always mention, always go with the smaller bottles. I feel like I sound like a broken record, but I genuinely believe that it's very wise to invest in the smaller bottles when you're trying out a new tequila or a new product in general, whether it's your bourbons, your whiskeys, vodkas, your tequilas, whatever it is that you're trying. If they have an option of a smaller bottle, I recommend that, just because, you know, you're saving a bit more money, and on top of that, if you don't like it, you know that you have not spent too much money on a product that, you know, you've never even tried. So again, you might not even like it. So these bottles that I purchased, these are the smallest bottles that they had there at Total Wine. So the Blanco was about $15.99, at least that's what it is on the website at this moment, and the Reposado is at $24.99 online at TotalWine.com. So we're just gonna go ahead and dive right in and start tasting these guys. So before I open the bottles, what I want to talk about is how the bottle looks as a whole. I really like the design. It's very simple. It has that nice little curves on the side that you know, it just feels like, it feels like a body, you know. Not me getting attacked in the middle of this. Road! As I previously mentioned, it kind of gives me like curvaceous body vibes, and we're here for it. She's thicker, she's nicer. She's giving you body, and we're here for it. And so I really like how the bottle looks as a whole. You know, these kind of bottles and the design of both of these kind of remind me of those like old-time medicines that they used to sell back in whenever those times were, maybe the Lucille Ball days, you know, when medicine just used to be packaged weird and it wasn't just in like some spherical container. This is the type of vibe that I get. If you guys know what I'm talking about, let me know. Comment down below if you guys know what they're called, or if you guys even know what I'm trying to reference. But that's the vibe that it gives me. I'm here for it. Very simple though. I'm a little turned off by the top of it. It kind of just gives me like, let me just drink this outside of a liquor store kind of deal, or in the back alley. So I'm not too fond of this based on the other ones that I have tried. Usually the top is a little bit more designed and a little bit more unique. So just to kind of have this be just like a regular twist off, I don't know how I feel about that. But overall, the bottle though, the shape of it, I like it. That part is simple, and I like a good simple bottle. But this, not so much. So this is our Blanco. And now we're gonna go in and open our Reposado. I could get this open. Jeez Louise. And if you guys haven't noticed, I'm wearing my Pride shirt. because we are still in the middle of Pride. So of course, y'all know I had to represent. Y'all know this is a channel where we love all, we accept all, and of course, being part of the LGBTQIA+ community, I of course have to rep. So day, whatever this is of Pride Month, of me wearing Pride fashion.
What are you doing?
Okay guys, so let's just go ahead and read these descriptions that have been provided to us by TotalWine.com. We're gonna start off with the Blanco, and the Blanco, according to what the notes on TotalWine.com state, is Mexico made from 100% agave, distinctive blue agave aromas with soft floral hints, citrus, fresh herbs, and tropical fruit blend with the agave flavor that lingers on the palate for a clean, fresh mouthfeel. This high quality tequila is perfect sipped or in top-of-notch cocktails. Right off the bat, some of the things that we are to expect, again, is talking about those fresh herbs, soft floral hints, tropical fruit blend with agave flavor that lingers on the palate for a clean, fresh mouthfeel. So I'm looking forward to a little bit. Hearing this description kind of reminds me of the Teremana that I reviewed a while back ago. And also, I think of the 1800, yeah, I think it was the 1800 Cristalino that I reviewed. That also spoke maybe possibly about the herbs or that fruit blend, and so I'm expecting that on the nose. The taste, I'm not so sure on what to expect with that, because I have found it many times it'll be descriptive of maybe the notes that you get in terms of the aromas, but not necessarily the actual taste itself. So we'll see what that tastes like. Oh, look, you know what? Back it up like a Mack truck, because according to TotalWine.com, if I just go this way, like just turn to the right a little bit, it tells me what to expect in the taste. So throw away everything that I just said, throw her out. So I'm assuming what to expect with the aromas is going to be the fresh herbs, the tropical fruit blends, so on and so forth. In terms of the taste, we're to expect a clean spice agave and also smooth. So I'm interested to see how that's going to taste, because I have found in my experience that usually it's either going to be, if it's spicy, it's not going to be as smooth, and if it's smooth, you're not going to taste much of the spice. So it's, you know, so I'm excited to see the combination of the two and see if it is a nice spicy but yet smooth transition when it comes to the taste. So let's just go ahead and give it a shot. Cheers. Okay, yes, I do get that. Okay, so you do get those hints of that spice right off the bat. I mean, as soon as it touches the palate, you're gonna go ahead and get the, she already done hers. I do not know why I cannot speak today. I feel like I need to do like some tongue twist. I quit. It's been very nice having you for like 2 seconds. I don't have a watch, so, you know. Anyways, apart from me being unable to say, you know what, that's what it is the fact that this was just so smooth that I was at a loss for words. You like that, don't you? You're like, what can I say? What can I say? But honestly, guys, I do get those hints of that spice, and it is very smooth going down. I enjoy it. It's actually fairly good. The aromas, I don't get much of that fruit blend that it talks about in the description. I do get those herbs though. The herbs that it talks about, I definitely get a big sense of that, but not necessarily the fruit. But the fresh herbs is not bad either. I really like I've really grown to like the scent of those fresh herbs in the tequilas that I've been drinking. So I really like that aroma in there. It is very clean on the palate. I mean, you know what? Usually I try to find something that might not be necessarily as accurate as what it states on the website or on Total Wine, you know. But I must say, for the most part, I'm getting everything that it talks about. The only thing that I'm not getting is that fruit blend. But overall, I mean, it's pretty good. Definitely good. I enjoy it. It's nice and smooth. Not having any reservations. Let's go ahead and jump over to the next one. Okay, so the next one that we're going to be trying is the Don Sergio Reposado. And according to TotalWine.com, it states Mexico made from 100% blue agave, light amber color with splashes of golden tones, scents of vanilla, hazelnut, and almond lead into the rich, smooth, and subtle flavor with a touch of sweetness and light wood notes. Silver medal San Francisco Spirits competition. I have no idea what that last part meant. Oh, it got the silver medal at the San Francisco Spirits. The level of which I am embarrassed, humiliated. I can't speak today. I can't read today. It's fucking Pride Month, leave me alone. If I see any hateful comments out there during Pride Month, it's on. It's on, because it is Pride Month and I am allowed to make mistakes. Leave me alone. When we're talking about what scents to expect, I'm excited for that vanilla hazelnut. Mostly what I'm more excited about is those light wood notes. I like anything that has like that like oaky or wood scent. That's just something that I'm really into. I just love those scents of aroma and aroma of wood and oakiness. And so anytime I see that in anything, I'm just gonna be excited and to try it out, and obviously most importantly just see if it's accurate and if it is up to par with the tequila. Some of the taste things to expect is rich nut. So it tells us to expect on the taste rich nut, oak, and complex. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna Google what complex with tequila taste means, because we saw this in our last video. If you haven't checked it out, it's gonna be right here or right here. It's gonna be on one side or another. Check it out and let's see. You know, I had a hard time trying to understand what the hell complex meant when it came to the tequila taste. So, you know, I should have Googled it then, but I didn't. So, you know, what does that mean? Let's see if we could find something. So far, the only thing that I could find on it is this quick Wikipedia mention that talks about tequila is a distilled beverage made from blue agave plant. Yes, we know that. Primarily in the area of extraction of complex wood constituents by tequila. So I still don't know what that means. What I really like about it is just the idea of it being, you know, that rich oaky taste as well as the sense of that light wood notes. Usually when I drink a whiskey or bourbons, those are some of the things that I look for in general. I really like the scent and the taste of said notes. So I'm very excited to try the Reposado. So let's just go ahead and dive right in. Cheers. Okay, you know what? With this sense, I do get those hints of that light wood note. I get a little bit of also vanilla as well, which it does mention on the side to expect those scents of vanilla as well. With some of the other tequilas that I've tried in my previous videos, when they do mention the scent of vanilla, so far I have not been able to really capture those aromas, but with this specific tequila, I am getting hints of that vanilla as well as those light wood notes. So that's really good. The taste overall, I think as well, is really nice. It's very soft, very smooth. Yeah, I think it's a pretty good tequila. You know what? After further review and consideration of the two, I must say that for the first time, I think I'm gonna have a tie on which one I like more, because they're both really good. I think everything that Total Wine mentions in their descriptions, as well as the taste themselves, the aromas themselves, are just very nice. The taste is very smooth. I'm going to give Don Sergio as a whole with these two a 4 out of 5. I think these are just really, really well done. They're really nice, very smooth going in. The aromas are nice. I will say the aromas on the Reposado are a little bit stronger, but still nice, still good. I enjoy those scents of that, you know, oaky and light wood tones on the Reposado. On the Blancos, I just really like those fresh herb scents that we were expecting. It's also very smooth and it's nice on the palate. I mean, both are just really good. So I'm gonna go ahead and again give this a 4 out of 5. And that does it for today's video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you haven't yet, go ahead and like, comment, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Turn on the bell notifications so you know the next time that I post and every single time that I post, as well as comment down below, guys. Tell me what tequilas you want me to try. If there's any tequila products adjacent that you want me to try, go ahead and drop a comment. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and we'll see you guys next time. Drink responsibly.